There's so many people out there that are just so fake, and we as human beings want to be able to connect with others. We're tired of seeing all this fake stuff. We just want to be able to find someone who is real. So be real, be genuine. By the end of this video, you will have these 6 common habits that make people instantly like and trust you dialed in. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, letting me know to make more videos like this. So what I'm about to teach you is also going to help you increase your income. So if you're interested in that, continue to watch. So I didn't realize that forever ago, what kept me stuck as far as communicating with other people and just being able to build bridges with people. I didn't understand. Some people it was just very awkward. I had many awkward conversations. I'm pretty sure you had those. If you did, let me know so I don't feel as bad. By commenting down below. But yes, it was just, for me, it was an area that was very challenging to be able to connect with someone or even have them like me or having them to trust me. Being able to have phenomenal conversations, being able to just have harmonious relationships, right? If you realize something, money does come from people. They're the ones with the money. So when we understand how to honor and respect them, they'll do anything for you. But if you do it at a manipulative heart, then you're gonna live a very hard life. So what I share with you is from good intentions. Just make sure you have a good heart, a good intent on when being able to do these common habits with people. So now that I've implemented all of this, shockingly, I was able to increase my income. I was able to double it, then I was able to triple it, and I have more money in the bank today that I never thought possible. I didn't grow up in a rich family. It was definitely hard for us, and I'm very grateful for those humble beginnings. Also, I have a bonus tip right at the end, so make sure you do watch all the way through, watch up until the end, because I'm going to show you how you can instantly get your boss to trust you. Number 1, you want to learn more about people than you do anything else, and you will be unusually successful. I've heard that 5 years ago and it just stuck with me. I didn't understand it. I'm like, no, but I have the best product, or I need to have the best product in order to live a fulfilled, awesome life. False. Why? Because Walmart makes millions every year. They don't have the greatest products in the world, but they know a few things on how to be able to connect with other people. They know their market and things like that. So not only is this going to help you in your careers and grow in your careers and grow your business and grow your income, it is also going to help you restore relationships with your family members, have more people follow you, can't get enough of you, a bunch of stuff, because in every area of our life involves people. We are a people. Our siblings are a people. You know, every single area has people involved. So when you understand people more than anything else in this world, you will be unusually successful. Number 2 is being genuinely interested in other people. That alone establishes trust. When you become genuinely interested in other people, they become genuinely interested in you. This is also great for dating. If you're looking for a mate, this is phenomenal. But you do it out of a good intention. You don't do it because, oh, if I do that, I'm gonna get that back. No, because if you put out manipulation, you will get manipulation back. So have a good heart. Be genuinely interested in others. They will do anything for you. That instantly builds trust with other people, and they instantly like you, and they can't understand it. They can't put their finger on it. But when you do that, you have yourself an advocate. Number 3 is called gems. I can get a whole entire video into this, but just to sum it all up, I learned this from my multimillionaire, Denny Johnson. She talks about there's 4 different types of personalities, but she calls it as gems because we all have that diamond that is inside of us when we continue to release those layers of ego. If you want me to do a video about that and what exactly does that mean and how to be able to get rid of all those layers to be this beautiful diamond, comment below and let me know. So gems, so there's 4 really quick. Number 1, we like to call people who are a sapphire. Now these people are motivated by fun. They just have to have fun every single time. If you tell them, hey, if you clean your room, you will get a reward right after. It's going to be fun. That's when you understand that someone is a sapphire, you are able to know how to make them tick. You are able to know how to motivate them, and it's great. So sapphire, they're motivated by fun. Number 2 is a pearl. And a pearl are more motivated by a service, a cause. They just want to serve the world. They want to save the whale babies. They want to be out in nature. They want to save the children. They usually volunteer a lot when it comes to helping other people. They're motivated by cause. They're not motivated by money. So if you come encountered with a pearl thinking that they're motivated by money, they're not. Number 3 is an emerald. These people are motivated by facts and figures. If you don't give them facts or numbers or documentations proving that you are correct, sorry, they're not going to trust you. So when you understand that you have an emerald in front of you and you can back up your valid information with a documentation stating that the facts are correct, they will obviously definitely trust you. So make sure if you have an emerald in your life, make sure you have facts to back it up. 4 is a ruby, and rubies are motivated by a challenge. They have to have a challenge in front of them. It's crazy. If they don't have a challenge in front of them, they're dying. They're dying. So basically, you will find a ruby that are in higher corporations. They're like presidents, they're like vice presidents. They just always have to lead. And yes, they are motivated by money. They're motivated by rulership. They're motivated by being a leader. So primary would be like the thing that you act out the most. And usually your secondary is the thing you act out sometimes. Right? So like I said, I can get more into in detail, but that's usually the basics. And if you don't know what you are, you usually are a pearl or an emerald. So I know an emerald may need a lot more facts, a lot more information to understand what the 4 gems are, but just keeping the basics. Sapphire motivated by fun, pearls motivated by a cause, emeralds motivated by facts and figures, and rubies are motivated by a challenge. They're very destructive. Rah.
Just kidding.
Number 4 is being yourself. I know you heard that so many times, but it's so crucial. There's a lot of people competing all the time. And what they don't understand is that there's only one of them, and you only know how to be yourself. It's really hard to be someone else. It's very awkward. Now people don't trust you. You look weird. People instantly trust you because you're not trying to be anybody else. I remember for the longest time, I tried to be someone that I was not. And I perceive a lot as though I wasn't being genuine because I thought I had to be this. I thought I had to be, I thought I had to be so loud all the time, or I thought that I had to, follow directions and shutting up and not saying anything. So sometimes when you don't know who you are, you will follow certain steps that it's not who you are. When you do some self-discovery for yourself and you find out who the heck you are, people will instantly trust you and like you because you are unique. Every single person is unique and you have everything there is to succeed. You were literally perfectly created to be different. Use that, be yourself, especially if you're, let's say, running a business, doing sales over the phone. People can instantly sense if you're being yourself or not. Just let go, be you. Be you. You already have everything there is to succeed, but just being yourself, and people love that. There's so many people out there that are just so fake, and we as human beings want to be able to connect with others. We're tired of seeing all this fake stuff. We just want to be able to find someone who is real. So be real, be genuine. But when you just let go, man, and be yourself, not having to put on an act, not on this facade that people tell you that you have to live by. And you're yourself, you literally have accomplished something that most people in their entire lives have not. When you can step out in freedom and just being yourself, you will receive bountiful blessings. after another. Doors will start opening for you. People will start saying yes to you. Be you. You are wonderfully made. By the way, if this is helpful for you, make sure you hit that like button and also comment below if this is helping. Point number 5, and this one is super crucial, is follow up. What do I mean by that? So let's say you're in business, you're in sales. Usually a lot of amateur people out there, they stop at that follow-up process. They hit to make 6 figures, but then they stop at that follow-up process that would make them 7 figures. So when you start following up with people, that's when you start making 7 figures. Why? Because you're continuously building that relationships, because each of that person, they're seeking out relationship, they're seeking out trust, they're seeking out loyalty. We don't have no loyalty in this world. And for the grace of God, I am so grateful for the clients that I have today that are so loyal to me, because I follow up. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Even if they have not bought from you, follow up. Why do I say that? Why, Natalie, if they haven't bought from me? When you create such a phenomenal, unique experience with them, even if they have not bought from you, they're going to be compelled to tell other people about you. But you have left them with a great, memorable experience with you. They're going to word vomit about you to every single person out there, which creates referrals for your business. You're going to have tons and tons and tons of referrals coming your way because you took the time to follow up. And I swear to you, not a lot of people do this. For example, let's say you bought something from, from Ulta. I don't know why I don't shop at Ulta. Have you ever gotten a follow-up card, thank you card? Have you gotten a follow-up phone call? Probably not. So when you stand out and you extend that thank you card, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to serve you, for trusting me with what I have given you for your next step in life. Thank you. And why? Why do I say thank you cards? When was the last time you sent a thank you card to your boss? When was the last time you sent a thank you card to your clients? When was the last time you sent a thank you card to the interviewer who interviewed you for a job opportunity? When was the last time you sent a thank you card to your cleaning lady who cleans your home? Oh, but I'm paying them. Don't be entitled. Those are people as well. They're not robots. They have families to feed. They're probably suicidal. I don't know. But if you extend that, you will have 100-fold of blessings coming your way. When was the last time you sent a thank you card to your spouse, or thanking him for all the, for all the hard work that he has put in to provide for the family? Or your wife, who has the hardest job in the world by being a full-time mom, taking care of the kids, cooking at home, doing laundry. Those full-time moms are highly more skilled. They have huge skills. I'm not a full-time mom, but it's not an easy job. I have friends who have kids and it's not easy. When was the last time you thanked your parents for providing a future for you, who sacrificed their lives for you to have a better future, a better career? When was the last time you thanked them? But only a few, very, very few rare people actually go far above and beyond to even just sending a thank you card. Thank you card also gets you promoted, because why? You are not dealing with, yes, the numbers are important, but you're not dealing with numbers. You're dealing with actual human beings who are broken. I don't give a flippin' whatevers of how great they are and how awesome they seem to look. We are all broken. When was the last time you sent a thank you card? It's not about you. It's about the others that need you. Let's say someone has bought from you. When you don't send a thank you card, that also sends a message. What do you think the message is? Ungrateful and full of pride. when you don't send a thank you card? How are they apt to continue to be loyal to you if you're not willing to extend a thank you card like that? The clients that we have, they provide a future for us. There's so many products and services out there that are very similar, has nothing to do with having the best product. It all has to do with relationship. So when you extend a thank you, when you extend a word of edification, a word of encouragement, this world would definitely be more at peace and less destructive of what it is today. So extend that thank you card, extend that smile, extend that loving word of encouragement. And my goodness, like, just doing that, you are set for life. You really are. You're set for life because you have people that will rally around you and will totally have your back no matter when you hit that crisis. Bottom line. How do I know this? I live it every single day. There's many cases in my life where I have honored people because I wasn't trying to manipulate them to get something from them, but I just honored out of a pure heart. There's many times where I've been bumped up to VIP in certain places, to concierge in hotels, to suites in hotels, so many times because I honored the person that is in front of me. I honor the receptionist, I honor the cleaning boy, I honor every single person. Why? Because we're all human beings, we have a heart, we have feelings, and there's something bigger than ourselves that is watching us. There's something bigger than ourselves that when they see that we do that kind of acts of kindness, is what we say today, my gosh, you will have unexpected 100 blessings coming your way because of those little small elementary actions, if you see it as that. We have forgotten to do those tiny little habits that create a massive, massive difference in your life. I live it every day because I understand people, and I will continue for the rest of my life, continue to study people, especially the very wealthy ones and everyone else. And all my Uber drivers. This is a bonus tip on how to be able to get your boss to trust you. Under promise and over deliver. So let's say that you come to your boss and you say, I can do all those 10 things by tomorrow, and you don't deliver it by tomorrow, those 10 things. Guess what your boss is going to do? He's not going to trust you. Now he has to micromanage you because you thought you could take on those 10 things by tomorrow, therefore you didn't. And you just created distrust between you and your boss. So when you go to your boss, instead of saying, oh, I can do those 10 things by tomorrow, my advice would be promise 3 and deliver 5. Because when you do that, now you're shining like a star. Now your boss no longer has to micromanage you, and he trusts you. Therefore, you will be promoted and you will get bonuses. Promise 5, deliver 3. Because if you, let's say, promise 5 and you actually do deliver on the 5 the next day or whenever it is due, you just delivered on your word. And you're just doing what you said you would do. Great, awesome. Like I said, when you deliver 3 and you go above and beyond by delivering 5, now we're talking. And if you're running into some problems in your job and you can't really, deliver it at a time of the deadline, just make sure you do give up updates to your boss. Give them updates like, hey boss, I just called this person, I'm almost done with step number 2. I'm going into step number 3, just keeping you posted, things like that. And if you run into a problem, just ask. Like, we are in this world that if you ask, you seem weak. That's stupid. That's baloney. You want to ask because those are the professionals, and when you humble yourself and you ask, they're going to trust you. It's like, wow, clearly they need my knowledge. I'm more than welcome to help them. But if you ask about the same thing about 5 times, then that's a little bit off. Don't ask about the same thing 5 times. You ask once, hey, I'm running into this problem. Can you please I would love to know about your from your expertise, your knowledge, to be able to resolve this, please. So when you ask them, when you humble yourself, they'll be gladly to help you. That's why they're there. But, give them updates throughout the week and make sure you go above and beyond of what you promised. If you're feeling stuck, I'd love to help. Email me at nathalie.lazo@gmail.com and let me know how I can best serve you. And watch this video next on how I was able to save over $30,000 in 1 year. And watch this other video on more ways on how to make people instantly like and trust you. You will find all this information, the link below in a description. See you later and have a great day.